Hello, my name is Nicole, and thank you so much for taking this time out to listen. Today, I read out of my new book entitled Socially Sweet, Privately Cruel, Abusive Men. And I am reading an excerpt out of Chapter 6, Break Up to Make Up. When the game of the charmer is no more, and eyes that were once wide shut are now able to see his whole story in plain view, the process of breaking up to make up will soon be underway. If the manipulator didn't initiate the ending of the relationship, he is not going to go away easily, and so he will then proceed to lure his partner back to him. Some women will fall again into the charmer's trap, filled with sweet words, beautiful flowers, mouth-watering aromas from restaurants, promises to travel, and possibly a bigger, better-looking ring or another piece of jewelry. Oh, ignorance is bliss. There is an inner voice that all of us human beings have that warns us of things not to say or do. Many of us have this gentle voice inside, but we tend to suffocate it with what we want to do right now. For instance, your instinct tells you during a first meeting with someone, he's not the one. He cheats. He hurts women. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. Yet he distracts your inner voice with a kind deed, great conversation, and promises to bring something to you he thinks you like. You quiet that voice with, I guess he isn't such a bad guy. Many women will give a guy like this a second, third, fourth chance, complete with a homemade meal and sex. Who wins in the end? Of course, the manipulator does. How long was one separated from the public charmer? Was it 1, 2, 5, or 12 months? Maybe it has been years of missing one another, and now the pair are back together. There was plenty of free time between breakups for Mr. Charmer to begin a new chapter with someone else, and then suddenly abandon that short book while rewriting an old one. What did the break produce for the private abuser? Well, for some of the men I knew, they were relatives and friends who impregnated other women, caught diseases, and did other despicable things between relationship breakups. So the pain comes flooding forth once again for these hopeful women who just wanted a drama-free relationship. The niceties are thrown out the window as the storm of curse words come flooding forth. Mr. Charmer is caught off guard. How did you know? That's not what happened. What I meant to say was, what's going on? I thought things would be different this time. He must have forgot about the lies he told, the paperwork, cover-ups, the people who don't like him and snitched, the after-work trips to everywhere but home, as well as the emails, texts, internet history, and other things he carelessly left behind. Truth is hard to accept with men who feed off of building stellar reputations for themselves. How much money will he pay you to be quiet about what you know? What might he say or do to keep you from reporting those times he threatened or even beat you to the police? You are contemplating revenge to suicide while in a roller coaster romance. Why doesn't this seemingly nice guy just behave himself? He has his share of mental issues, the ones you and others know about, and some stuff he has been keeping to himself for years. With hormone levels fluctuating, pains in his body, or unexplainable conditions, it is quite difficult to determine whether one has the strength to continue in such an energy-sapping relationship for a lifetime. There are just far too many challenges that have already happened and many more to come, and unless one can endure the emotional and physical stress of being with a troubled partner, you will find yourself at times breaking far more off than you can chew. To read more of this book, please do go to smashwords.com. The book is titled Socially Sweet, Privately Cruel, Abusive Men by NichollMcGuire. Thanks for listening.